Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of TikToks with Neil, and she's my guest today, Michelle. What can I say about her? She's a great person. She's a Calgary-based lifestyle, fitness, and food blogger, and she does brand endorsement. She has a huge fan following, and like she's a great friend as well. So I just uh, ask Michelle to introduce herself a bit.
Good morning, Neil. It's nice to be with you this morning. Sorry about the Sunday hair, but it is the weekend after all. It's
Yeah,
my pleasure to join you on the live today, and I hope I can share some info with you.
yeah. Then that would be great. That would be great.
Excellent.
So, we know that you when did you start Insta blogging actually?
I started about 4 years ago, just kind of as something fun to do. It's great to connect with a
Oh,
lot of wonderful people out there. There's a lot of crazies too, but it's been a lot of fun, and it's just kind of a hobby for me, actually.
oh, okay, okay. So you what kind of stuff do you promote more in Instagram? Though I know, but the viewers would like to know as well. Like what kind of things do you, what kind of brand endorsements do you do? How do you do it?
Okay, yeah. When I first started, I was really kind of focused on beauty, and
Okay.
it's kind of evolved over the years. More so now, I do a lot of fitness involved things. I'm very involved in fitness,
Okay.
healthy eating, lifestyle, because
Oh,
I'm actually gluten free, so I love to bake. I do a lot of cooking, so you'll see a lot of that on my feed. And I still do, makeup, skincare, that type of thing. I get a lot of kind of PR promotions for that type. And of course, I'm a woman, so I love beauty. So, so that's kind of it in a nutshell.
yeah. So you have been you have been doing modeling as well. Like tell us something about like well how.
In my younger years, when I first moved to Calgary, I used to do like some fashion and runway modeling for a
Okay.
local Calgary agency. As you know, I'm pretty tiny, so I didn't continue with it, but it was a great way to, kind of increase your self-confidence, earn
Mhm.
a little extra cash on the side. So, and I understand, of course, you model as well.
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing that?
I have been I came to Calgary last year only,
Mm-hmm.
and I have been doing from that time. Like I did in India, but there was small minor acts. It was
Mm-hmm.
when I came to Calgary that I got registered with an agency, and then
Okay.
I started this everything.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Well, no, I've seen some of your shots and they look amazing.
Ah,
Very,
thank you so much.
very well
Thank
done.
you so much. Hi Yusuf, he's a friend of mine. He's a great photographer as well. So say
Hi.
he just said hi. Uh, you started Insta blogging almost 3 to 4 years ago, like
About 4 years ago. And,
4 years.
things have really evolved in that time. It's a
Yeah.
great platform to be on. But,
Mm-hmm.
there's been a lot of changes, as you know, with the algorithms and the
Yeah.
followers numbers and the likes and all of that. And sometimes I think people get too caught up in that. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I also don't do it for a living as well. So that's really, I kind of think if you take the pressure off yourself, it makes it much easier to blog and kind of be authentic in what you do.
Yeah, people are right. People are so much concerned about the number of followers, and people are so much concerned about the number of likes. And nowadays, like it's totally when you upload a photo, you always think how many likes I'm going to get or how many
Yeah,
followers I'm going to get. That's why Instagram did a good thing. Like you are not able to view my likes, or I am not able to view yours.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah. No,
That's
I found once they did that, a lot more people, I think, are more authentic in what they're showing because there's a lot
Mhm.
of pressure out there to be, the perfect feed and you have to have an aesthetic and this and that. And you're not going to see that on my feed.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
good. And your content is like it looks really authentic, and it looks amazing
Well,
actually.
thank you. Yeah, no, I don't definitely do not have the perfect feed, and you're gonna see bloopers and you're gonna see days where I don't look so good. But that's
Mm,
real life, and I would, for myself personally, a lot of the
mhm,
feeds that I follow and a lot of the bloggers that I follow are kind
mhm,
of the same mind as me. Like we
mhm.
don't have this perfect thing because life is not perfect and your feed's never
Yes.
going to be perfect. So you just kind of be true to yourself and post what you like. And
Mhm.
I think, when you do that, I think the followers you get are genuinely authentic and appreciate your content as well. So
Yeah, yeah,
that's my
yeah.
philosophy.
Yeah. No, that's right. That's right. That's right. So what would you have done differently if you started from today or 1 month ago, like recently, if
Hmm.
you started Insta blogging recently,
Mhm.
what did you have done differently?
I don't know if I would have done anything differently. Perhaps maybe I would have educated myself more on, marketing yourself or some of the technology. I
Hmm.
have two grown daughters, so they help me
Hmm.
out a lot because I'm a little bit challenged sometimes that way. So
Okay.
I think maybe if I was to do it all over again, I think I would just focus more on the things that I like to blog about, not
Hmm.
necessarily what's trendy or what's hip at the moment kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know. I think we're always learning. It's a big learning curve. So
Yeah.
if your blog evolves as you go, hey, that's okay too. Sometimes I fly by the seat of my pants. So nothing necessarily different. I think I would just have educated myself more.
That's great. What are the things that that have the most influence on you, like books or like any TV series or something like some incident in life which had the or some person in life who had a greater impact on you
Mhm.
on your growth. Yeah.
I think not necessarily books or movies. I think more so friends and acquaintances have had a great influence on kind of what I do and what I blog about. I've met some great people.
Hmm.
I've been fortunate, actually. A lot of bigger bloggers have kind of taken me under their wing, so to speak,
Hmm.
and they've been a huge influence on me because they've all been so supportive and kind of showed me the ropes and given me tips and whatnot. And I'm
Hmm.
not going to mention them all because there's far too many, but they're
Hmm.
all wonderful male and female bloggers, and I think they've had a huge influence on what I do. And they've always told me just to be myself as well, which is highly important.
Yeah. Right. Rather than Instagram, like normal speaking, like in normal life, in personal life also,
Hmm.
some like anything which has influenced you the most. Like it may be your parents, it may be your like your friends, it may be your daughters, and anyone who has a greater influence on you, or any book. It can be any as I said, it can be anything. Like it can be any TV series, it can be
Hmm.
any books, anything. Like which has inspired you to
Okay.
lead life the way you are doing.
I think my daughters have probably had one of the biggest influences. And because, of course, they're in their 20s, they help old mom out with what's hip
Mhm.
and what's new and what's trendy. And they've always been like very supportive of what I do and they understand why I do it. There's no judgment. It's not like, oh,
Yeah.
mom, what are you doing now kind of thing. Yeah, they've always been my biggest fans. So that's probably one of the greatest influence that I've
Oh,
had, anyways.
that's great actually. So, Jay, like I was just wondering how you manage. You have a full-time job as well.
Yes, I
Like,
do.
oh, what is your full-time job and how do you manage between these things? Like, Instagram is too hectic nowadays. So when you are walking, so your
That's
mind
true.
it mind remains in the Instagram, and how do you manage that thing?
I think you really have to learn to make your own schedule and stay on track. Especially right now, I work as an executive assistant to a
Mhm.
CEO, and I've worked
Okay.
for the same CEO for 20 years now. So
Oh.
we have a really good relationship, and he's also very understanding when I'm
Mhm.
off doing this or off doing that.
Mhm.
But yeah, just keeping to a schedule. And, for me, sometimes you just have to step back too and say, hey, this is just Instagram, right? It's not real life. It's not my entire life. It's just something I enjoy doing. So
Mhm.
you have to really be strict with yourself, I
Mhm.
think. And, because you could spend all day scrolling if you wanted to, and that's not productive. So
Yeah.
I keep to a schedule actually, and I only allow myself so much time. And if I don't get a post done this week, so I don't get a post done, kind of thing. You have to allow yourself that flexibility, I think.
Yeah. 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 Some of my friends are telling hi Aishi, hi Pranky, hi Sushmita. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah. So, okay, that's really great to know because in our current life, totally like when I am doing my studies currently.
Hmm.
I am a student in University of Calgary,
Yeah.
and like I have this modeling thing as well for which I use Instagram the most. I am currently not with any agency. I'm using the Instagram the most for this. And this thing well, like when you are studying, like I just need to like switch off my internet because the
Yes.
notifications keep coming and always you want to see like how many posts,
Hmm.
how many likes, how many this things are like these are totally like I'm not able to concentrate in my studies that much
Hmm.
because of these things going on. So I just
Yeah.
put off my internet. I just and then and then try to study for 1 hour or so, and then again I'm
Hmm. Well, I think we all put so much pressure on ourselves too,
yeah.
like because you have people that you follow and you want to make sure that you're supportive of them and you've seen their posts and you're
Mhm,
interacting with them.
mhm,
And it can be kind of overwhelming sometimes if you let it get to you. So you have
yeah.
to set those boundaries and, those limits and
Mhm,
realize that, hey, if you miss somebody's post, it's not the end of the world kind of thing, right? So, and with
yeah.
algorithms too, it can make it really difficult to see the content that you want to see because
Yeah.
they've changed things so much, and
Yeah.
sometimes you have to go looking for friends' posts and things
Mhm,
like that. So, yeah,
mhm,
just be calm. It's just Instagram.
mhm.
Take
Yeah.
time for you.
So, you have been totally into this fitness and everything. So, what is your fitness routine like?
Uh,
How do
well,
you
I started
maintain?
strength training about,
Oh,
what was it? I think it was last April.
oh,
So I've been doing it for just over a year because it was my big 50 birthday and I wanted to get in shape before I turned 50.
mhm,
Um, I train with a personal trainer 3 days a week,
mhm.
and then I'm on at the gym on my own for 2 days a week. And once you get into that routine, you kind of feel guilty if you don't go. So the
Yeah.
hardest thing for me was just getting started because I was terrified of going to the gym. I had no idea
Mhm,
what I was doing.
mhm,
And I've had a great trainer who's really helped me out, and I think I'm probably in better shape now than I was for the first 40 years of my life. So I
mhm,
think it's important, especially in these times, that
mhm.
routine and the fitness is so good for your body, but it's also so good for your mind. Like,
Yeah,
just,
yeah, that's really good for
yeah,
your mind.
it
So,
totally helps.
so do you recommend taking a personal trainer? Because sometimes it becomes expensive
Yes.
for like yeah. So how do you recommend a personal
I
trainer or do
I
you
would recommend, for me especially because I had never picked up a weight before. I had no clue what I was doing. And when you're strength training, it's really important. Form is really important, and
yeah.
to learn how to do things correctly so that you
Hmm.
get good results. I
Hmm.
mean, if you're not doing it correctly, you're not getting the benefit. So
Hmm.
definitely, I think at least when you're first starting out, even just a few sessions with a personal trainer, I think makes a huge difference. And you're also not going to injure yourself that way, which can
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, that there's I injured myself last week, yeah, because of this deadlift and everything. And
Hmm.
since then I am at home.
Yes,
I'm not
it does happen.
I'm not able to go to the gym as well. Like I have started going, but
Hmm.
I do upper body exercises mainly, and I don't want to stress on the legs and everything. But
Yeah,
as you
makes
know,
sense.
legs are most important.
Hmm.
Like you have to have a leg day, but I'm not able
Yes.
to do that.
Oh, leg days. I prefer upper body days.
Yeah, yeah. So, how do you like? Do you do what like a single part on a single day, or you do both two body parts on a single day? Like, how do you
We
divide
usually,
your
yeah,
fitness routine?
we usually do like I'll do an upper body, then I'll do a lower, then I'll do an upper, then I'll do a lower. I mean, it might be glutes and hams. It might be upper back, might be lower lats. Kind of that's why I have a trainer. He's good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like in my gym also I have seen personal trainers and they're really like they're really good and they really like helps you a lot
Hmm.
while this training and
Yeah.
it,
No,
it
I've been very fortunate to have a great trainer. So and I'm continuing. Actually, I have to go this afternoon.
oh
It's arm day today.
so when is your rest day?
I usually take off Tuesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes Saturday or Sunday. Just depends on my schedule. But
Oh,
always Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and one day on the weekend at least.
okay, so like you train 4 days in a week.
4 days, sometimes I prefer five, but you know how it goes. Some days you don't feel like it.
Yeah. So
So yeah.
some people say that like you need to train like at least 6 days in a week to keep your muscles in proper manner, like
Hmm.
in proper way. And so like there is a huge controversy regarding this. Like some
There
people as well
is.
say that you need to train 1 day you need to train and 1 day you need to rest, and then
Hmm.
some people say that train 5 days in a week, take 2 days rest. So this is quite
Yeah.
confusing for the
For
recent
people.
generation.
Yeah, no, I mean, there are some muscle groups that you can train back to back, but there's
Mhm.
others that you need to take a rest day in between.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I'm not a personal trainer, but I just listen to mine. So everybody has different thoughts on that.
Yeah. So, like, okay. So, I will just ask you more about your brand endorsements and everything.
Hmm.
Like, what brand endorsements are you working on anything currently, or are you giving it a break for some time, or what are you doing currently? Like, which brands are you working on? If you like to mention, obviously,
Oh,
I
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't show you my office upstairs because I have about six boxes that I haven't gotten to yet.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, but right now I'm working. I really enjoy clean and green beauty.
Mm,
I love supporting local brands, and I have some skincare that I have a collaboration with a local Calgary company that I'm working on right now.
mm,
I've got some hair care appliances to go through. I have some makeup.
um,
I have some personal services like a local spa company that I'm working with.
mm.
So yeah, I have a few things on the go that I haven't gotten to yet. So you'll see those coming in the next couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, that's great. That's really like supporting local
So
is a
important.
great.
Yeah,
And in this pandemic also, like you need to support local, otherwise they will not be able to survive.
exactly, exactly. And you know, if I can purchase local or shop local, that's what I do. Because
Mm,
I mean, I love the big brands, but the big brands right now aren't the people that need our help. It's this, you know, the smaller local shops that need our
mhm.
support. So I'm happy to do that.
Oh yeah. That's really a good thing. Um, like I this is a personal question actually. Like, did you have any like failures or anything like any time you had the biggest failure and it totally demotivated you? Like, what kind of scenario was it, and how did you like get over it? How?
Well, I don't like to call them failures so much as more as challenges and a learning curve.
Mm-hmm.
I've had some campaigns that I've done that were just like a total flop,
Mm-hmm.
or I've had some products sent to me that I look at them or I read the history or I've tried them and I'm like, I can't endorse this. I'm sorry, I can't because if I don't like the company's ethics or the product,
Mm-hmm.
I won't be posting. And as a blogger, sometimes like you never want to be telling companies that, hey, I can't do this because you don't want to not receive more products to try and to share with people. But yeah, I have had a few of those. And you kind
Mm-hmm.
of feel like a failure when you can't endorse a
Mm-hmm.
brand
Mm-hmm.
because of course that's why they've contacted you and that's what they want you to do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm not going to name them, but I have
Mm-hmm.
had a few of those. So you just kind of regroup and carry on. Not to say that it's not a great product or brand, it just wasn't a good fit for me. So, everybody's different, but don't give up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Yeah.
a few of my challenging failures, we'll call them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but you got over them, and you are doing great, great, like
You just
great.
carry on and you take from the bad and you learn and
Mm.
you hope to do better with the next campaign or collaboration.
Yeah, yeah, that's really inspiring, and that's really like great.
Awesome.
So, have you like you have been in this industry, like you have been Insta blogging, you have been a like a fashion model, you have been like you have been doing a lot of things. So, you have come in contact with a lot of people as well
Yes.
in the process.
Yeah.
And someone made you feel differently about yourself, like made you feel low about yourself. And how do you deal with it? Because this happens so much. Like
It
you are
happens
so
to
concerned
everybody.
about how you look. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and perfect strangers after you do a post will send you a DM and say, "Oh, you look horrible," or "You're too skinny," or "You're too fat," or and that's part of I think when you're blogging,
Mhm,
when you're blogging, you put that out there and there's going to be people who are your cup of tea, and there's people who aren't your cup of tea, and you're not going to make everybody happy, and
mhm,
nor should you make everybody happy. As long as
mhm,
you're happy, that's all that matters. And you have to develop a little bit of a thicker skin, I think, if that makes any sense. And you got to know you're going to get lots of positive, but you're also going to get negative feedback. And that's just part of blogging. So you don't
mhm.
take it personally and you deal with it and you carry on.
Yeah, yeah.
Best
This
advice.
the negative feedbacks affects the most. Like I sometimes wonder like why can't people be positive? And if they are negative, they should keep it within themselves. Why are they spurting out? And why are they making others feel bad? Like if you are not doing anything, then you if you are not able to support, then you should just keep quiet. Like you should not like
Exactly.
destroy others' peace of mind, and
Yeah.
you should not destroy other people's uh,
Yeah.
line
But
of thinking and everything.
Instagram is such a good platform for positive energy. And I
Yes.
mean, you're always going to get the haters, and I don't know why they're on there if they're not happy with everything. That's just the way it is, right?
They are not happy with anything.
Yeah. So, and a lot of times, if somebody's not happy with themselves, they'll
Mhm,
project that negative energy on you because they don't want to reflect it back at themselves. So yeah, you just have to expect it and be positive and, support people, treat people as you'd like to be treated.
mhm.
And, that's the name of the game is we're all here to support each other and be positive. I mean, not that it's all a bed of roses, but you do what you can to, make things better for people.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, exactly, exactly. So this is all the questions like I had in mind regarding like I wanted to put it forward so that the viewers can also know, and it will go as an IGTV video as well. It will be kept in
Okay.
my profile. So anyone can refer it like if they want to see your like how you enjoy life, how you do Instagram, how
Hmm.
you do. like how we manage between the professional and personal life, like those things.
Yeah, it's all a
Uh,
balancing act. But
yeah.
I really enjoyed
So,
chatting with you this morning.
yeah, me too. It's a good Sunday morning and it's a great start. And thank you so much for being my guest for today. Like
Oh, you're very
it's
welcome. It
a
was
great.
my pleasure. And enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Yeah, you too, you too. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
take
Thank you.
care.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.